Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. And it's only 8 a.m. I won't do it for the ground. I know I'm a man. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. We are back. Let me see how all systems go. I doubt. Oh, mic looks like it's working. Mic looks like it's working. I do look like I'm all systems go, but welcome back. Hope we are all well. Hope everyone is good. And yeah, let's get it. Back to work. Yes, sir. Looks like all systems are go, which is good. Happy New Year to everyone wishing. I wish you Happy New Year back. And yeah, let's see what we got going on today. First day trading back. We'll see what happens here. And then we'll take it from there. So back in action. And let's see what the markets do here. So first of all, let's have a look at news as normal here. So today is going to be Tuesday. We are I can't even speak. Out of practice. We are Bank of Japan holiday today. So today is a Bank of Japan holiday. We do have Swiss franc holiday. That's not a problem. Bank of Japan, of course, it affects us trading the yen, but we trade London Open and the GBP is the driver. So Bank of Japan Open is tomorrow and is today and tomorrow. We have both Bank of Japan. So pre-session volume might be a little bit off here. Now, coming back to the markets, right? We need to have a look at, okay, what time is volume coming in? Is the setups playing out? Now, remember, guys, we have the whole year here. Anyone trying to do some silly business beginning of the year, don't ruin it. This is a big year. This is your opportunity to be the best version of yourself. And that all starts from starting off on the right foot, right? Exactly the same reason why I launched that free course, to help people start off on the right foot. And you want to do the same when it comes to trading, right? You want to start off on the right foot here. You don't want to do anything crazy. And, you want to lock in here, right? You have the whole year. You have opportunity to make it big. You have opportunity to be the best version of yourself. And in order to do so, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure to lock in and stay disciplined and, make sure you do this properly. And the way to do this properly is make sure everything is doing it what you expect it to do before you put risk on the table, right? Don't put risk on the table if you don't know what the possible outcomes are, right? This is January. This is the first month of the year. It's the same as December, but December is more volatile than January because December is when everyone's wrapping up their positions. Now that we're in January, it kind of becomes like, okay, when will we see consistent volume come in? This type of chop here that we've been seeing, this is not what we want to be involved. If this continues here, then we're not really in a tradable conditions here. So we take it bit by bit, but this is the beauty of being at the beginning of the year. It is the beginning of the year. So there's no rush, right? There's no rush. And we can take it bit by bit there. So that is the number one thing. And yeah, exciting times, guys. I hope everyone, is ready and bullets are loaded, and, this is going to be a big year for all to have massive growth. Quality is in 720p. It shouldn't be in 720p. I doubt it's in 720p. It should be streaming full quality. You should have 1080p. I would doubt it's in 720p. Can someone check for me? Because I have a new setup here. That's why I was a little bit late starting. I'm trying to get everything sorted. How is it in 720p? Let's see if I can adjust the settings here. Settings, stream. You cannot adjust settings while in stream. Great. Yeah, it must be the stream key. I can always go out of live and come back. Maybe let me try that. Let me just make sure this thing is off here. Okay, that's off. Okay, I'll stop stream and then try restart quickly. Okay? I'm not sure why it's in that quality. We'll see if we can fix it. Try now, guys. Try now. Try now. You should have 1080 now. Right? Morning. Check now, Crest. Bitrate is max bitrate. I'm streaming at the maximum bitrate here. Still, I just adjusted it. Maybe it needs me to refresh. What should my bit rate be? Yeah, I think when I installed it, it did encoder. I think 6,000 I can run bitrate here. Let me see. Let's see if we can run it. Let's see if we can run super high. Let me try. Okay, try now. BlackRock sabotaging me? No, it should be good now. I put 6,000. Try now. We should have good quality now. Still 720p. I probably have to refresh a stream for it to think, but 720 should be good enough. I'll just zoom into the charts nicely for you guys. We'll fix it by next stream. Output tab. Okay, let's see. Output tab. I am on advanced. Wait, now. Maybe now. Let's see. Yeah, you have to restart stream. You have to restart stream. I'm streaming in 6,000 bitrate, but I have to restart YouTube. It's YouTube that is needs me to restart. It's all good. It'll be fine for the first stream. It is okay. Let's go ahead and look at the analysis. More important stuff here. All right, so let's start off here on the weekly time frame. So monthly, we can start on monthly as well for you guys on YouTube. And yeah, look at the monthly time frame here. We have a strong monthly bearish candle close here, closing below the range, still respecting these wicks. So as long as we respect these wicks, we won't really see we won't see any continuous downside here. So that is what similar thing we saw last year, right? We closed below structure here, but last year the difference was we retested this top of this structure. We had something to hold us up. Here we have a lot of room. So can we come back down and retest 170? It's very possible. It's a 1,000 pip move, but with all of the economic news, with all of the news of Japan potentially changing monetary policy, we could see that move reversed here, right? And so that gives us potential if we start breaking below these levels here. As for weekly time frame here, weekly time frame as well, closing below the range here, but again in a very heavy rejection zone. Every single time we come in this zone, we reject every time. So we need to be very careful looking for sells, right? We need to be very careful looking for sells in this zone right here, right? So because of continuation, right? You know, in terms of if we were to try get continuation, we don't know, because every single time we dipped into the zone, it's been rejection. So we have to be careful as to look for continuation for sells. Moving on to the daily here, we have the potential for a fake out. If this daily can close bullish here, will give us a lot of information for tomorrow to potentially look for buys towards the upside. Will be a very important daily candle this, and yeah, it's the first trading day of the year. So this daily candle will give us a nice setup for tomorrow in order to have more clear understanding of what price wants to do. As for 4-hour time frame at the moment, 4-hour time frame is playing within this range. So let's bring back drawings, start to draw drawings in the right place here. So we do have our weekly support here / daily support zone. Let's have a look. 4-hour is correct here. We do have this 4-hour type hidden level. Next 4-hour resistance is up here. Right, that's our 4-hour resistance, so we can mark that. 4R. We do have a 4-hour support right here. Let's mark this 4S, right? And 1080 is up. Okay, cool. Perfecto. That is good. Sweet. It probably just took time, but yeah, it's good that 1080 is now up. So yeah, that's basically what we're looking like, 4-hour support down here. And what else we got? Everything else looks okay here. Price pushing up. This 1-hour resistance no longer relevant. This previous 4-hour support here, this is coming from back there. I don't think that no longer I need that. And that looks like our zone here. So this is a very tricky zone where we're just pushing up into at the moment. There was no potential setup for this, but I don't believe this is a big enough range. Yeah, 8 pips. It's not the smallest, but very messy zone where we're coming into here. You're basically looking same as last week. It's the same zone as last week. You're looking at above 500 here will be the cleanest, unless we can get some sort of structure here. As for, downside here, we have this type of support here. I'm going to move it down to here. Reason being is we can see the wick here, more relevant, a little bit down here. It's going to be a 15-minute zone. With the 4-hour closing back inside of this range, if we look at this previous 4-hour range, we're closing back inside of it, retested it, now coming back up. It's very hard to look for sells until this 4-hour candle creates resistance here. So I'd like to see this 4-hour candle create resistance for us to look for sells towards the downside. If not, then obviously this is bullish bias here. Not bias, sorry, it's a mixed bias, but we're leaning more on the bullish side. We need to see what time volume coming in. So around looking like, almost a Frankfurt open here. And we're watching, keep an eye on, collect data, make sure that everything is moving smooth, look at what price is doing. This is the job of today, right? To make sure we know what's going on the market here. As for gold, on the other hand, gold, is creating a support here. And if we look at the weekly here, weekly closed bullish here, trying to fill this wick at the moment. If we move down to the daily time frame as well, daily has created a resistance here. So daily has tapped daily resistance, which is target, right? So this is basically target. We can move this one up to here like this. So we basically tapped the daily resistance here. We do have previous daily closing bearish with a rejection wick, but if you look at the 4-hour, you'll see that the 4-hour has created like this kind of change of structure. So it does look quite nice in terms of creating support. So if we can get above the daily resistance, which is 2077 here on gold, that is where you can entertain targets to this next 4-hour resistance up here as a max target here, in terms of continuation here. Moving down to the 1-hour, again sitting at that resistance, 15-minute as well sitting at that resistance. So on gold here, you want to get above the daily support. Now trading back to the daily support can be risky. Daily resistance can be risky. Why? Because we have already tapped target. Target has been tapped, right? You can see target has been tapped. So trying to get back to there can be a little bit difficult. So preferably I would like to see it pull back, create some structure, then you try go again, instead of just trying to take the next support. If not, you're waiting for above. And if you try to go above here, what do you have? You have around a 24 pip range, so it's nothing, it's not a bad range. And then of course above this resistance here is your cleanest range, where you're having around like almost a 50 pip range here to trade, which would be a lot nicer here. So I think that would be the best plan on gold, looking for buys above there. For sells, it's too early to sell. There's no real clear selling structure at the moment. You'd probably need this 4-hour candle here to close bearish. If this candle here closes bearish, this will give you a lot of information for New York, and New York would end up, you can look to sell down to the bottom of the range here. That would be the trade for New York. So if price can just mess about, create support, and then create resistance again, which by then the 4-hour would have closed bearish, that's where you can look for your sells towards the downside, right? And that's basically the analysis here on the pairs. So pretty simple analysis. We've been looking at the markets here the whole time. So I basically still know what the markets have been doing. So it's just straight back into it, and that's that. So yeah, I appreciate everyone showing up. How much we got in here? Almost 400 of us. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, and we're welcome back. If you guys enjoyed that free Forex course, be sure to leave a like. Let's do the YouTube business. You know the drill. We start again. Here we go. YouTube business is starting again. So if we can leave a like on the stream, get at least 150 likes this year. We're doing it big on the stream. This is the best London stream gonna be it. And 1,000 viewers on the stream. 1,000 viewers on the stream, massive giveaway we're gonna do. So people asking how to do a giveaway, we will hit a stream gold, maybe like 1,000 viewers, and then we'll do a massive giveaway. This month I'll do a giveaway anyways, just because I love supporting. But don't be greedy, guys. I think a huge giveaway was giving you guys that free course. That took a lot of time during the holidays, and I shouldn't call it a holidays. It was just a break from trading, because we have a lot, and I have an announcement. I'll announce it towards the end of the stream. Some very exciting things coming, and I'll make the announcement. So should you mark the support and resistance in the bodies or the wick? You should always mark the body, because a wick can change, right? Bodies is important. Bodies actually shows you that the price, what price decided to close at, right? What did price decide to close? But yeah, I think if we can find resistance up here and just fail, maybe that's when we can entertain sells below here, But as long as we respect this range here, you can still look from buys from the bottom of the range back up to the top. That's another plan. What do we got? 34 pips, that's tradable for sure. High traffic area best to avoid in trading? Yes, for sure. Especially choppy areas like this. Right, just where you see inconsistencies and stuff like that. All should be good now in terms of stream quality as well, right? We're running 1080p. Yeah, we're running 1080p now. Nice. I can stream in 2K as well. Now that my system can handle anything. New PC stream? Yeah, man. Go open the stream, and thank you. Open the stream and look at the intro. Damn, yo, I don't know if my computer screen is good enough for 2K. I made $250 with your class today with a good buy. Amazing. I sold my house to trade my journey away with you, brother. I will start in a month time, and you're doing a great job. Thank you very much. And I don't think it's a good idea to sell your house to trade, man. And also, especially if you sold your house to trade and you are just watching a live stream, you're not going to get a full picture in the live stream. Many people will tell you so. It's just the age-old thing, I'm going to get rich by investing my money without learning anything, So it's not a good idea. You can't find the intro of the live, it's straight into trading. Rewind. Oh, you did? Maybe after after stream it only shows the intro. I will show you after stream. First learn, then invest in the market. Exactly, like pay for the skill. Obviously he's kidding. Yeah, I know. But yeah, you're in the right place to learn, I'll tell you that much. So if you do apply the skill, then you'll be good. What do you think about gold long term? It depends on interest rates, decisions, elections. We have a lot of stuff, but so far in terms of the analysis on gold, it's bullish. At the moment, gold is bullish. Happy New Year, Harry. Caught a side trade on gold. 170 to 76. Nice trade, man. That was the Asian session option. Yeah, there's a little sneaky Asian session option. This one here, Thunderstorm. Setup 3. Even that close you could have gone. That was a pretty nice to get to here and see what happens, but there's no issues at all. And then your target's here. I'd say target 74 for me. Because look, this looks easy to get to 76, but when we hit target, we encountered a 14 pip, 16 pip pullback. That's a significant portion of income. How to get over the fear of getting into an entry, into a loss after entry or exit? Well, losses are part of the game. Everyone will tell you that. And the more you guys hate on losses, the more you're going to be a bad trader. Like, you just have to accept it. Like, if you have a plan that works, if you're following a strategy and a set of rules that works, you can trust in that. Long term, you will be fine. If you're just being an idiot, don't have a plan, don't know what you're doing, don't know how to replicate things, that's where it's dangerous. Right? Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day as well will keep you safe. You can't lose too much only taking a 1 trade a day. You can lose a lot of money taking more. This is really important when you're in that learning phase, right? You're in that learning phase, make sure to understand why you lost. Make sure you're better off taking a loss in the day, 1 loss, and then learning what happened, and then that won't happen again. It's scary to take a trade and not know why you lost. When do you live trade in your YouTube channel? Not sure if that question is a good question. Harry, should I start a $20 challenge, making it to 200 within a month? Why wouldn't you, start with 200 and make that into 250, make that into, just do something that you're going to use in the future. You're not going to trade 100,000 and trade that to 10 million in a month. No one's going to do that. That's just stupid. I mean, if you want to do it as a side thing, as something for fun, why not? You're entitled to do whatever you want to do, but don't build bad habits. Right? Because that's not going to help when you're trading proper capital here. Can I sell gold? I don't think gold is ready to sell just yet. GJ looking good for buys. It's at the most important rejection zone that there is. We're at weekly resistance here. We're at daily resistance here. We're at 4-hour, almost 4-hour resistance. We're pretty close to 4-hour resistance. We're about 4 pips from 4-hour resistance. So it's a tough zone to be looking for continuation here. Realistically, the buys happen from down here. This was the buys here at 5 a.m. my time. That was the easy trade. If I was to look at any easy trade today, this is obviously the easy one. Clean candles to the left, price close above the structure, tapped it, rejected, then closed above. This is easy. This is very nice. And 5 a.m. is exactly 5 a.m. is exactly, what's this called? Asian Open. Target this 19 pip, 500, 180 break-even level. Nice. Sheesh. That was the trade. And then you get it. This is the close above here, but this is not enough range to trade. I'm not happy just trading here 7 pips to hold this drawdown now potentially. Sharp, your screen is not sharp, just adjust your quality. We're streaming in 1080p now. You can just adjust your quality and it will do it. Once you adjust your quality, you'll be like, oh damn. But now it's adjusted and you should be able to stream in the highest quality. Oops. What's the best level for sell on gold? It's not about the level, it's about confirmation. You need confirmation, right? You need candles closing bearish to tell you. Took 50 pip profit trade, gold buys. Yeah, everyone seemed to catch those gold buys early in the morning. You guys are like right at it, huh? Everyone seemed to catch this one. This is a clean setup 3. Have to agree. Even that close is clean. How much you give? At least give you 10 pips to here? Yeah, 10 pips to here. Make it 60 FPS, it is 60 FPS. It says stream health is excellent. And I'm streaming in the lowest latency. Everything top notch. Capture screen is not 1080, it is 1080. Capture screen is. It is. Highest quality. I can't read the box to the right. Yeah, that chat's for me. This is the chat of the exclusive group. So I'm just reading. That chat is so I can see what the exclusive group is asking. It's purposely there that you can't read it. Why not trade futures? Because you have to be a master of your craft, you know? Why would you say to a footballer, why don't you play, beach football? I'd be like, no, I'd just rather play normal football, you know? That gold buy, we did not have 4-hour hidden zone to catch the buy there. We don't look for every hidden zone. No, we didn't have 4-hour hidden zone to look for the buys there. There's no 4-hour hidden. That was clean on the 4-hour on gold. Look. Your buy would have been around 70 something. You had all the way till here, 72. You know? Even this candle closed above that 4-hour zone. If we were to mark the 4-hour zone, that would be your next entry, this candle. This closed right at it. So then your only entry would be here to get to that. But yeah, you're right. Let's see if this is... if it closed above or right at it. Yeah, it closed at it. So this would have been your only entry to get to the 4-hour zone. But yes, this would definitely be an area to watch. For sure. So they missed out on that. That was their fault. That's risky trade. That's risky trade. If we were to take set on one on the daily, where would you take your entry? Yeah, I saw that question, but now I understand what you mean more. I would take my entry on this break of this low, if it was a setup one. But I wouldn't take setup one on daily because of all of these wicks. Where would you take it? Where would you put SL? What's the rules? Yeah, obviously. No. Where? Which one? Morning, AD. Is this your new computer? Yeah, it is, man. It is my new computer. It's a beast. It low-key wants me to... I kind of want to play a game again. I want to allocate myself like maybe an hour a week just to play a game again. Because it was fun. Especially if you play with friends. Because this shit pretty powerful. Stream looks blurry. Change the quality. Assetto Corsa, yeah, that's a game, but more of a... What kind of game you want to play? Obviously, like CS or something. Yeah, FPS, man. Try the new CS? Yeah, I probably will. Or we can all join and we can play COD. What was my rank in CS? Supreme. I didn't play matchmaking. I played Face It. What CPU, GPU new setup? I didn't go crazy on the GPU because I don't game. But CPU is 13900 i9. 13900K i9 and the GPU is 4070 Ti. Yeah, it will run. It's pretty bulletproof. I'll make a video of my setup. You guys like that? I'll make a video to show you what I did with my setup. 47. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It'll do, especially for someone who doesn't game. It'll definitely do, but it's future proof in case I want to game, and I can always upgrade that GPU to like a 4080. But everything else in the build is overkill. Damn, Sharpe gamer this whole time. I used to play CS pretty seriously, yeah. Still blurry on 1080? It's not. You have to just... It's really not. I'm watching it on 2 screens here and it's clear. It will do its top shit. If you host CS match, make sure to ping me. Yeah, let's do it, man. But I need to make sure I find time during my day. I literally don't have an hour a week sometimes. What lot size you recommend for 25k funded? Probably like 1.5% of that. It's not blurry, just the text on the side. Yeah, but that's purpose. That box is there for me to read, so I don't have to keep looking at my monitor like this. Because if I have to keep reading chat like this, then I'm gonna stream the whole time like this. See? Which is weird. So I want to stream like this. You see, streamers, they're like the whole time looking at their second monitor. So I don't want to be like that. I want to be looking at my first monitor. I got multiple level 10 accounts. If you're not in Dubai, we could play together. Yeah, I used to play LAN as well. I used to play those games. I pause, wait to trade happen. But my plan when I mark up, waited while playing games. Yeah, the problem is you can't play while in a CS. Yeah, ping is a problem. Ping is a problem for sure. So as you can see, guys, we're still rejecting the level. We have not had a volume push yet today. So look at the time, 11:14 here. No volume push yet. Take note. Take note. We haven't seen volume yet. Volume came Asian. We can't count it. So Negev, yeah. My friend, lost first trades of the year. What should I do? Well, you got it out of the way. Well done. So now you got your loss out of the way. It's time to continue. It doesn't make a difference, man. First of the year, end of the year, it's a revolving balance. The only difference, I don't like that there's a January and then we have to restart. The only thing is that you need, it's just market cycles, right? It's just the market cycles that matter. It doesn't matter beginning of the year, end of the year and all of that stuff. That doesn't matter. Only that matters is how does the market react in certain months, and that's what we have to trade. You know, everyone who is, this is like a little rant, you know. I'm seeing so much on social media. This is your year. This is your time to get better. Now you have to lock in. You have to make a change this year. Why weren't you making a change last month? Why weren't you making a change the month before? Why are you making a change now? You're too late. If you have to have New Year's to make a change, you're not going to do that. You're not going to be consistent. You're going to be like the same person who goes to the gym on New Year's just to leave a month later. I can guarantee it. So treat it like anything else. Just start before you find an excuse not to start. Do the work that you wanted to do before you find an excuse not to do the work. This guy is absolutely nothing. Well, if I'm nothing to you, then why are you watching me? First day, I thought we could avoid the haters for the first day. It's time for you to wind up the desk. Yes, the desk does go up. Indeed, indeed. First thing I did New Year's, get drunk, eat chocolate, play games. I don't make myself promises. The desk does go up, but I need to mount my... I need to do that after the stream. I need to mount my cables to the desk so it goes up with the desk. This is why I watch you always setting people straight. Yeah, in this game, in trading, we have to be straight. Now, use a new year as a timeline point, saying from this point to this point, how much have I done? You can use your birthday, you can use New Year's, but New Year's is nice because it's like a cycle. Especially when we trade markets, we trade cycles. So, you know, at the end of the day, this is how you have to do it, you know, and use it as a gauge. Like, it's your time to lock in, right? Everyone's starting, the year is going to ramp up, and it's your time to lock in to make sure you be the best version of yourself. That's your goal, and you should be striving to that every single day. But do something sustainable. That's what I always say. I'm trying to do something sustainable here. People want every single trade to be a win. People want everything to... That's not sustainable, right? And people will leave. They'll say, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And then they'll come back and they'll waste 4 months realizing that, hey, sustainability is key. Any New Year resolutions? I don't like the word resolutions. I don't want to resolve bad habits. I want to create better habits. So instead of New Year resolutions, it would be New Year's goals, not resolutions. There's nothing I want to resolve. There's some things I want to grow. So that's the way I approach it. Anything that needs to be resolved should be done automatically. That's the way I approach it. But same shit. Same shit, different toilet seat. That's what I'm basically saying. Brother, do you make a basic video on Forex trading? Bro, I just made a full free course for you guys. Massive free course here. 1 hour 41 video. Huge free course. All for you guys to watch. For the cost of 0. No, put your email. Sign up here. No, it's free. Japan earthquake today. Yeah, you know, my heartfelt goes out to Japan, of course. Pretty heavy, you know, earthquake there. Will it affect? We would have seen the effect, you know, being caused in the market already. But, you know, Bank of Japan is closed. That's why we're not seeing much volume at this time. There's no real catalyst. We have to... Frankfurt just opened. Gave us not much volume here. This candle opened, no bottom wick. We need to see what London does. What time does volume come in today? This is the big question we need to answer. What time does volume come in today? When we see what time volume comes in, we can use that information for tomorrow. And if we see a beautiful setup tomorrow, then that's it. Take it. You looking to tap daily resistance on GJ? Sheesh. If this daily candle closes bullish, I do think, you know, over the week we could entertain that target, yes. But it all depends on this daily candle close here. It's a very important candle. But you have to worry about this 4 hour first. If this 4 hour candle starts to leave 577, you know you have amazing business here. This is a amazing zone. Like, you just have to be patient, you know. Like, trying to trade in this chop we're in right now, all in here, wait till we get out of this zone. That's actually not the cleanest, to be honest. I lied. It's not as clean as I thought. But there's better ranges. We have this range here. That's 22 pips. You have this range here. You have this range here. There is ranges. No, it wasn't in Tokyo. My friend left his job to do trading. Do you recommend it? No. Unless he has a saving worth of 2 years. Then he can live off that saving. But he's probably not going to make money if he just started trading. If he just started trading, then he's probably not going to make money. I can almost guarantee that. Unless luck, of course. Hey Paul, nice seeing you as well. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, bit of volume coming in here. What time is this? Just before. It's not a bad zone above here. How big is this range? It's only 12 pips. Thought it would something be a little bit more exciting than just 12 pips here. Yeah, that would probably be the trade here. If we could get a candle pulling back here to show us that price is going to create a support and then close back above the zone, that would be okay to take buys. That's the only buy I'll be looking for today, is if price can pull back now and close above. If this candle just closes above, I'll not take a continuation trade because I don't know that there's volume coming. And I need to see that first. For me, I'm putting significant risk on the table, so I need good confirmation. There is no rush. So the trade that I'm going to look to take is if we can get basically a close above the range, right, after one candle at least pulling back, kind of something like this, kind of like the gold trade. Especially this is the clearest example. Push, push, push. I don't want to take it. Pull back, close above. Push, push, push. Close, pull back, close above. That's the trade I'm looking for, right? That's the trade I would be looking for. Yo man, happy new year man. Will you be opening the group? Yes, the group will open tomorrow, guys. I know I've got a lot of DMs, people asking me when the group will open. Tomorrow spots will open to the group and you'll be able to join. Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest opening tomorrow. You know, put yourself in the right spot. Don't go below money in the market. If you wanna be in a good place, you know, that has the best value for the cost, then that is your chance tomorrow to join. There should be enough spaces for sure. And yeah, it should be good. So I did put it on the website here. You can see it opens in 22 hours. The link will be here and you guys will be able to join. I've just migrated all of the content to Warp. So when you join, you're going to get all of this content. It's a lot of content that you guys, this is my whole strategy on how I trade. So you guys will be able to get all of this content. We also just added the featured webinars here. You get the Zoom calls, which continue after stream. All of that stuff, right? You know, I've explained it, but for anyone who hasn't heard of it, that's your explanation. You get all the previous webinar recordings. Watch the video. The video explains it all. This video here. But yeah, we have once a week NY lives, weekly webinars. And then the most important thing here, the reason why I could just be a guy and sell a course, you know, but all of this content here was not pre-recorded. All of this content was made from questions that people asked me in the group. And it will continue to be added as more people ask important questions that I can explain topics based off, right? So that is how that works. So if you want to make use of your time, you go through those videos, you find the part that doesn't make sense, and then you ask me to help you with application. And that's the number one part of this group, is asking for application, right? And then also me sending in my plans, what trades I'm looking for and stuff like that. That's super important because you can look at me, oh, Harry's looking for buys here, Harry's looking for sells here. Do I align with his analysis? Right? Or you get to, or I bring you confidence in trades, right? Because I get to tell you if you're right, you're wrong, why you're right, if it makes sense, if it doesn't make sense. Hey, Harry, does this make sense? Yes or no? That brings you confidence. What is WAP? That's what manages your subscription gold in here. How do we pay for the group? It will be by card. It costs 1.8. It costs $1.8. I get the emails, yeah, because WAP is just managing my group. The payment gateway is Stripe. The email you get from is Stripe. Where's the free course? On YouTube. Free courses on YouTube. Will you give away funded accounts? I've given away funded accounts in the past, and everyone just loses them. My shit goes through a launch pass? No, it doesn't. That's old. We see some volume on Euro USD. Let's have a look what's going on. Yeah, it's, wow, that's a very dead spot. . A little bit of volume. Yeah. Are you looking for a breakout? If we can create, there's no breakout today. This is all in a range. Breakout will not happen till above 500 is really what the breakout is. Today we're in a range. There is no breakout. Would a bottom wick on gold for the daily significant enough to continue higher, or do you think it'll come back down if there isn't a wick at all? There's a higher chance for there to be a wick than there isn't a wick, but I think there's like a point of where, you know, if we push like 100, 120 pips in the daily candle, then, you know, it's probably in your session you're not going to get a bottom wick. It's still a possibility, but it becomes less and less likely. Are you Trade today? My name is not Trade. My name is Harry. So today I'm every day I'm Harry. I'm not Trade. My name is not Trade. So are you Trade today? No, I am Harry today, and I'm Harry tomorrow. If you do stop loss, is it mean you aren't sure what to do? No, it doesn't. It just means that you were wrong. So find out why you're wrong. Harry, I missed your streams. The way you explain is so easy. Thank you, thank you. What is marking up here? 180. What about 180? Is there 4 hour 358? 358. Let me have a look. Maybe I missed it. No, I have mine at 426. I don't consider this one here. I consider it this one here. Oh, by mistake? Okay. Brother, can you speak slowly? Yeah, I can speak slower. If you want, watch the stream in slower. London session in an hour, 30 minutes. Be careful on Monday. Be careful first of the month. First trading day of the year. You know, there's no rush, guys. There's no rush. You guys are too antsy in this market. A lot of you, you know, you hate on things that you just want to... your expectations are through the roof. Until you guys fix your expectations, you're not going to succeed in this market, and I'll tell you straight now. You know? I think a lot of you find it surprising that I don't take 5, 6, 7 trades a day. Which I understand, but hopefully you guys get used to it. Because that's not the way to make money in these markets. Do you ever plan to stream New York? It's just not my session. If I were to stream New York, I would be a New York trader then. I would just change my whole trading to New York. Right? I don't like to sit there and you know, I want only one session. Like really, I really don't enjoy sitting at the charts for 6 hours. Really, I don't enjoy. Have I taken a win today? We haven't traded, no setup just yet. He means, are you going to trade today? Yeah, I know what he meant. I know what he meant. Listen, I said I'm starting trading on the 2nd means I'm starting trading on the 2nd. If you guys look at your calendar, today is the 2nd. But I need information before I take a trade. There's no trades on the chart. So please. So true, ever since I started taking 2 trades a day, I've gotten way better and losing less. Yes, exactly. Can you speak Russian language? No, I can't speak Russian language. Have you blown any account before? No, I haven't blown any account. I opened like a $100 gambling account. I took that account down to $50. And then I took it up to $250. And then I said, this is just wasting my time. They're just here for signals. Without them, they don't eat. Yeah, all the people here for signals are just going to fail long term. Trust me. Signals are not your answer, guys. Learn the skill. Trade with me, but don't be here saying I'm the greatest trader in the world when I take a win. And, you know, which is most of the time. But then one loss, you guys over risk. right? And then you hate on me for a week. This is a very bad habit. So let's get things straight. If we do take trades, or when we do take trades, no one should over risk. And if you're gonna hate because you over risk, that's your problem, right? I'll just remove you from chat this year because I don't need that, right? At the end of the day, we're here to do a job, and our job is to make money and do that consistently. Over risking, hating, making this a negative place is not what we want. I want to surround myself with like-minded individuals. I want to put my group filled with passionate individuals who are looking to, trade profitably, who are looking to expand their skill and be successful traders, because if I can have successful traders around me, that's the exact environment I want to be involved in, right? And I have a passion for teaching. I have a passion for this. Otherwise, I won't sit here and do it. So, remember, start your year off right. Don't over risk. Remember, there's a whole year. If you trade 1%, if you risked 1% last year and followed my trade, you would have made 100% in that year. Please tell me 100% is not amazing gains. Please. But you sitting there with your $50 account thinking you're going to make 50,000 this year, go get a job, man. Doesn't work like that. Make $100, make 200, make 300, make 400, make 500, then only look for that. What's the best capital for a comfortable life? Depends where you live, depends on a lot of things. That's a personal question. $10,000 might be too much for someone, or might be too little, right? Because comforts is in what they, dictate it is. Yes, Harry, you're already profitable. One a session is plenty, because now you're trading live, no other way around. Yeah, exactly. Like, you should have one main session where you're focused in, and then the secondary session is just there as, to have a bit of fun. Look at positions, set a plan, and then after you set a plan, just go and, set alerts. Show up. No need to be too intensive. Hi, I'm Indian, and you? I'm not Indian. Stop spamming chat. I'll ban you. Some people can live with $20. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. If $20 is very achievable, right? So if some people are happy with $20 a week, then that's super achievable. So that's why it's personal. Just come back from Dubai, man. It's another world. Hot though, I can't imagine the summer. Looking forward to going back soon. Amazing, man. I hope you enjoyed your trip. And if you find this hot, don't come back in summer. This is our winter, man. This is cold. Where can you live with $20 a week? There's countries, I would say, Asian countries, you can live $20 a week. You're not living lavish though. Why don't you like trading in New York session? It's not that I don't like trading in New York session. I like trading Gbpjpy, and GJ is the best pair to trade in London. It's the best pair to trade in London. It's not the best. I mean, it's traded the best in London is what I meant. Not it's the best pair to trade in London. But, that's why. How long have you been trading? I guess now I can say 4 years, right? Because we just finished a year, so. Shit. Almost reaching that 5 years, which considers, your apprenticeship phase is done. $20 in Dubai won't get you anything? No, not these days. Groceries here have become super expensive. I'm paying $200 a week in groceries these days. More than $200 a week I'm paying in groceries. But I eat a pretty heavy diet, so. How much is a rump steak? In dollars, around just a normal rump steak. You could get like an Australian rump steak, for around depends how much kg, but like around in dollars, around $20 $15 to $20. Zoom is not showing. Yes, Zoom will not show because Zoom is for my exclusive chat. I might type some stuff in here that I don't want to explain to you guys, because if you read some stuff in here, you might not understand what I'm explaining to them, and you might try to copy and then it won't work for you because you don't explain. You have to remember, people in Zoom are more likely to have a lot more information, so I can't explain everything. Because, for example, if I was to tell them, oh, I'm gonna use a 1 minute squeeze here, you guys on YouTube be like, oh, what's 1 minute squeeze? Whereas on Zoom, they're just like, okay, cool, we're ready. You know? It's not that it's anything hidden, it's just I've explained that to them already. Can I meet you in Dubai with gifts? You don't need to give me any gift, man. We can do a Dubai meetup if there's enough people. I've always said that. Are you a student of Raja Banks? If I was a student of Raja Banks, I would be trading exactly like him, which I don't. Go look at all of my trades. By the way, we will upgrade, yeah, first one of the year. We will upgrade this. A very kind member, Tony, he made us a new template, so I'm going to upgrade this. And you can go see all my trades, man. Go see all my trades. This will continue this because this is just like a lifetime record. We will keep, or, you know, our overall record, we'll keep this. But the new one will have, you know, 2024. You'll see the date anyways. No need gifts, brother. I told you, no need gifts. In Australia, it's $35 for a steak these days. Yeah, but that's Australian dollars, so it's the same. When is the next bootcamp? I've never done a bootcamp. My bootcamp is my group. Instead of paying for a 2-day bootcamp, 1-day bootcamp, whatever it may be, join the group for a fraction of the cost. It costs you $1.8 a day. You'll get bootcamps every week for a month. You get 4 bootcamps basically, because you get a webinar and then you get a bootcamp every single day because we have Zoom calls every single day. I'm telling you, you won't find something out there like it. Right? I'm telling you, like, it's truly something I put a lot of effort in, and everyone in there will attest to that. You can go check other people, subscribe to their $100 a month. You'll not find a live Zoom every single day where you can ask questions every single day for that price. And, you know, that won't last because at some point I'll need to control. Bro, should I pay for mentorship before I start trading? If I'm going to be honest here, I don't think... Now, if you're going to pay for mentorship, you need to be very serious. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste. If you're just coming to try something, you know, don't pay for mentorship just to try. Second of all, don't pay for just a single don't pay like $500 for a one-on-one class. You know, like if you are going to pay for a one-on-one mentorship, make sure it's a structured program. And the number one thing is, I would say that you should be, if you're going to take trading seriously, so this is how it works, right? You can learn the information, like I made a free course, like you can learn good information, but it's going to take you a while to learn how to apply that information. If you want to be profitable fast, which I think everyone's goal is, that is when you want to pay for someone's time to bring you to that stage, to say, hey, why was I wrong here? Or why does this make sense? Why do I put my line here? And that's exactly what they do in the exclusives. And that's going to just save you time and also make sure that you're profitable quicker. It also stops you from developing bad habits that you have to untrain later. So if you're going to pay, that's what you're paying for. And you can also, you know, you can also just join a group and that will do that. Or if you want to be super serious, then you can do, what's this called? Then you can do a mentorship. This industry is polluted. There's a seller trading bootcamp signals and his stream has not been profitable since July. He failed a 400k challenge on stream and now is trying to pass a second one on stream. and people are still buying his signals and bootcamps from him. Yeah, you know, like that's how it is. And people, I think, since I've made it cheaper, people take it for granted because they're like, there's no way you can get this much for this price, you know. And that will change, you know. But I think you're exactly correct. Some people are just blind because they hear the word signal and they get excited, you know, Matthew. It's like a signal, he must make money. Just because they sell signals, they're not making money, right? You're most likely to lose with signals. The only signals I think I can agree with would probably be swing signals, because you have enough time to enter, enough time to explain the trade, enough time to, you know, do everything. If you're trading on someone else's account and you cash out using your crypto, there's no taxes when it well, depends on what country, right? Is it true Rwanda is raising the rate? I'm not sure. I don't trade Rwanda. Did you get in a trade? There's no setups yet. Texas? I'm not sure about Texas. You have to check with your accountant. It still takes time though. Even with mentorship, you need time on the market to be profitable. Mentorship isn't the source. Your commitment and willing to give the time is needed. I agree 100%. I always say to my guys, I will guide, but you have to provide, right? I will tell you what to do, how to do it, but at the end of the day, it's you have to put effort. It works both ways, right? If I'm going to invest in you, you have to invest in me, right? It's the same thing. Right, that's how it works. You have to put in work. Everything in life demands work, and Spectral, you're 100% accurate with that. Nothing comes just by someone telling you something. One that killed me over the holidays on my held. Oh, you held a position over the holidays. Yeah, that will be costly, man. Tradesharpe, what would be your advice for buying a funded account? Any suggestion on good ones? Stick to the big major guys. You know, just follow the major guys. I'm not going to give any recommendations in case you have a bad experience with them. But you know the guys who I'm talking about. The big guys, you know, like, you know, the leaders. That should be your best shot, you know. And use it as an opportunity, not as relying, you know. Don't rely on it, but use it as an opportunity. And you will be fine. I help my guys in our group. We have a lot of people who've passed funded challenge. A lot of people in our group take funded challenges, have passed, and are using it as an opportunity. But the one thing that they all know is they all know that, hey, this is my opportunity to build capital, to prove I'm profitable, in order to move at some point to my own personal account where I don't have to be trading under a wing. And then guess what? They'll have both. And when they have both, they're in a super powerful position. Any bullshit happens with that, and they anything that happens with that, they can just leave that. They knew that could happen, and they have their personal. It's a really powerful position to be in. Really powerful. I'm trading GJ on a 100k funded account with a 12 lot. Depends on your stop loss, man. If you have a 100 pip stop, you're going to blow the account. You have 50 pip stop, you're going to blow the account. Right? It depends on your stop loss. Give me a sec, guys. Gonna go to the toilet and come back. He lost. Yeah, let's not hate on other people. Like SoMX said here. Likely going through a rough patch. Yeah, no matter what people are doing, it should not affect you. Well, it should not affect you. I do have a problem if they're trying to, you know, obviously sell signals on that. It's not really a good thing. But, you know, trading is a difficult thing. You'll have times where you're super good, and there might be times in the future where things are just not working, but they've worked in the past. There's no reason they won't work in the future. And this is the life of an entrepreneur, right? Your life as an entrepreneur is solving problems bigger than other people cannot solve. That's how you're going to succeed in life. Is you're going to solve problems that people simply cannot just solve themselves, or solve bigger problems than other entrepreneurs to make more. And that's how it's going to work. So what's our biggest problem, right? So what's our biggest problem? Our biggest problem is risk, right? That's the biggest problem we have as traders, is that we want to increase risk as harsh as possible, but we have to deal with emotion. So who can solve that problem? It's going to make more, right? My issue is milking clueless people of money. Yeah, that's obviously a huge issue, and I do think I don't agree, but I don't know the full picture. Pretty sure he took a shot at Harry in one of his streams. Yeah, if he did take a shot, then that's his problem, right? And anyone who wants to hate on me, they can do so because it doesn't affect me. I'm actually trying to help people. How much time am I spend analyzing the charts before taking a trade? I spend 15 minutes analyzing the chart before taking a trade, but I spend hours waiting for the trade, right? Or 30 minutes or 50 minutes. Whenever the trade happens, I take it. It's up to the market. I have a specific set of rules. I have my setup. As soon as I see it, I take it. And that's what's yielded me success, right? You can go see all of the trades that have been taken. You can see the win rate. There is no streamer, no streamer in London especially, but most streamers do not give you information like this to show you how big the losses were, how big the wins were, to show you each trade and the link to each single trade so you can watch it happen live here. You know, this is key information to show you how a strategy works over time, right? This is going to show you it in its rawest here, right? And I'm really, mashallah, I'm very happy with the results here that we can see, you know, in this. I mean, I can't be upset with this, you know, I can't be upset with this. And this is what you guys have to understand, is that, you know, there can be times where, and if we look at this, right, when the times the markets are not doing what I want it to do, if I just not trade, I'm better off than trying to trade and taking more losses. And that's what this information will teach you here, right? That's what this information will teach you here. And it might seem boring sitting and waiting, but sitting and waiting is going to yield you results like this. And that's what's more important for me. But because what I do should not affect you guys, because, you know, it is, I mean, how am I going to word this? What I do should not affect you because I'm doing it for me, not for you. Now, whether you choose to, you know, if you enjoy the style I trade and whether you choose to follow along, that is up to you. But at the end of the day, me sitting here not taking a trade or waiting for a trade longer than you usually waiting for a trade, I should not be, you know, seen frowned upon, right? Not gonna lie, I've been here since one of the first months and Harry's been super profitable since then. Well, yeah, because when it's the first month, you've only seen me trade. You don't know what happened before. I have a 5k funded, 1.5% of your 5k funded. You have to calculate a percentage that you want to risk based on the pips? Yes, perfect answer. How to get this chart in your trading journey? You can just go to the free Discord. In the free Discord, if you go to here, and that's not low quality, man. That's your screen, man. This is not low quality. I can see everything clearly here. And then you go to resources, you'll find it in resources here. Stream journal. But Tony in the group made us a new template. I'm just going to transfer it to this one. So shout out to him. All the guys in the exclusive, he did share that template. I wonder if we put it in resources here. I'll get him. Yeah, I'll get him to put the new template here. So we'll put the new template here. But shout out to him for that. Appreciate that. Why? What happened before? No, nothing happened before. He just didn't see me trade before because he's saying that when he joined the group I was profitable, but the group wasn't open before he joined. Is GJ good to trade during a JPY holiday? It's just sometimes maybe slower. That's why we're sitting and being patient here, guys. There's been no volume. Nothing has happened. You guys are in a rush to trade, but nothing's happened in the market. Since we came to the market, we've moved a total of 10 pips and come back down here. Is it worth to risk more than usual on a challenge? Depends. Like if you're trading my type of style where we take 1 to 2 trades a day, then yeah, you can risk 1.5%, max 2. I would say when you have a fresh challenge, risk 1.5%, you know, on good trades. On trades where you're like, I'm not too sure, just go classic 1%. You have no time limit. You don't have to be that aggressive. You have no time limit. Right? Your job is to pass. That's the only job. You know? And also, if your job is to make a certain percentage, then you can even adapt a different style that when, if you see the market has room to catch maybe a 1 to 3 risk to reward, 1 to 4, then you can afford to take extra losses, have a lower risk, lower win rate, but those trades that are hitting 1 to 4, 1 to 3 are going to pay back heavy, right? I mean, that's different from that's good to pass a challenge, but I prefer after once the challenge pass, go back to that consistency where you're just securing profits, making an income. That is secured. Do you have a Discord? Yes, we do have the free Discord. That is link in the description. I will never DM you first. All of these DM guys who are messaging you are all scammers. Don't fall for them. And then we have the private Discord as well. If you're looking to, you know, be part of a exclusive community and take your trading to the next level, that's for that part. People who are more interested. But again, I only want serious people in there. So if you're not serious, probably, you know, don't waste $50 that month. No need to join. If you are serious, you're welcome to do so. As I said, spots are open tomorrow. He never takes trades. Thank you, brother. I'm not sure if I never take trades. I don't know how these appeared. Must have been magic. Must have been magic how these appeared. Literally the last week of the year, I took 3 trades in a row. 3 trades in a row. You guys are just shocked that I'm not taking 5-6 trades a day, but maybe that's why you guys keep losing. Try it, please. Just try it before commenting. Before commenting, right? Try it. And then come back to me and thank me. Bro, I need to join Zoom. You're welcome to join Zoom. Spots will open tomorrow. So once it opens tomorrow, you're welcome to join. It's $1.8 per day. So if you're not happy with it, you can leave after a month. You have total control of your subscription. When you join, you can also leave. And if you cancel, it will not renew. I mean, it's totally from the date you join you get a 1 month. So you're good. I take 1 to 2 trades a week. There you go. Look at this guy. This guy knows what he's doing. And he probably makes money. He probably makes money. Gold thunderstorm? That's a good question. Let's have a look what's going on gold. No, that's nowhere near thunderstorm. You mean setup 3? We're starting to form a resistance. You probably want to see this 4 hour again close bearish here. Will give you more confidence. At least if you're going to try sell in London session, you want to get a fake out back inside this range. So if you can get price closing back inside this range in London session here, that will be your trade. So look for a 15-minute candle closing below 73,341. That's the trade, right? That is the trade. No, it depends on how many trades you're taking, you know. I think 1.5% is a sweet spot on funded. 0.5 depends. 0.5, it depends on your profitability. If you're a little bit more inconsistent, then follow what AD said here and do 0.5%. You know, because you don't have, yeah, to gain confidence, exactly. And to build a balance slowly. Because there's no time limit, there's no rush. Especially at phase 2, you don't have to go heavy, right? It's only 5%. Very easy to pass a phase 2. Right? Phase 1 is the only difficult thing if it is going to be difficult. And remember, your trading doesn't really start till you pass, right? I will join you. You trade in those hours? Or did you ask me what hours I trade in? I trade 1 to 2 trades a day. That's why I'm up 10% this month. Amazing work. Are you guys here to argue or learn how to trade and just listen? That's a valid comment. Sorry, bro. I mean from 180.28 to 180.41. Yep, that is a tradable range we have. That's only 10 pips though. Hey Harry, quick question. I always seem to exit my winning trades at 1 to 1 RR, and when I close the position it keeps going. What should I do, brother? That should be noted. So you should be noting if your trades go past your targets. Many of my trades, my target is pretty accurate and it normally reverses before that. So I'm happy with my targets, but that means that you need to just trust your targets, right? If you can trust your targets, then you are you can leave it to run. So just keep note of that. Maybe to practice, you can leave 20% open. Close at 1 to 180, leave 20%. Just to see. And if you notice that 20% hitting full TP, leave the whole position, right? And also look at a trailing strategy. One of my favorite things is to have a trailing strategy. Weekly is being retested super hard right now. Do you think 1 hour close is above right now? London Open will carry with volume. I like how we've opened no top wick here, but I don't like this 1 hour close. We've closed below this resistance here. We're in this choppy zone. We've had straight pushes for a while here, and I need to see volume come in. So if I can see this volume come in, then it's good. This will give me information for tomorrow, but we're at this resistance here. So I want to see. This is not a setup I would take even if I knew volume was coming today, because we haven't closed above anything. We closed below the weekly support. We're closing below this resistance here, but let's see. So we know that there's volume coming in London here, you know. I don't think it's heavy rejection. It would have gone by now. Yeah, he just wrote heavy rejection. No, he didn't say heavy rejection. So take note of this guy. We've seen volume come in now at London Open. London Open has brought us volume push here. Do we have a setup here? There's no setup that follows the rules. There's no setup that follows the rules. No 5-minute close, nothing. How much to join the Zoom? $1.8 a day, $55 a month. $50 a month. Bro, for a start, is it advisable for me to buy a prop firm? No need to waste your money on a prop firm if you can't pass it. Learn the skill. What's your trading style? Price action. Nice volume coming in at London Open. So this is good. This is good. So we check how much of a push that gave you. 9 pip push, which is not bad. If you were going to enter, you would have to enter break of the high here, which again is not a setup because you're buying at resistance. So long term, this is not a good trade. But it's good to see that volume came in. That's all we care about. All we care about right now is to see volume. Because if we see volume, we know when a setup comes, we should have the opportunity to take a trade. What is this strategy? Setup 1 or setup 2? This is no setup happened here. No setup happened. We're at the very strong resistance zone. So we didn't close above. If this 1 hour did close above that weekly support and daily support zone, then yeah, maybe I could argue that there's a setup there. This is actually a little bit higher. So definitely didn't close above. So I want to see how much volume do we get. So today, do we get continuation? If we get continuation, then we have setups later on anyways. If this volume, if we break out today, I'm interested to probably take a trade myself today, because if we're going to break out, then that means that, you know, I need to maximize this opportunity. But this gave break of this high here. Around 12 pip push, nothing, you know, not too bad here. Nice to see. This is exactly what we want. But again, there's no setup here, right? Even if you were to take this, you would be running 18 pip stop loss, 12 pip target. It's tough, right? And nothing closed above. Understand that. Nothing closed above. Needs a close out of the resistance? Yes, exactly. Okay, trust my target. Noted, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, exactly. Trust your target. If you see something playing out, trust yourself. Trust yourself on it. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. You know the YouTube business. Appreciate everyone showing up. First trading day of the year. I'm super excited. Who's excited for this year? I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. Maybe you don't want to see me, but 600 people want to see me. We're going to get this stream to 1,000 viewers this year. That is the goal. And massive giveaway at that. If you're new to the stream, be sure to subscribe, because we have a lot of streams coming and you want to be part of that. I'll tell you that much. You're in the right place, and I'll be very happy for you guys to join the journey, you know, through our highs, through our lows, through everything, because that's how it's going to be. It's not going to be a straight path, but we're going to reach new heights this year, because that's how it works. We're always striving for better, so we're going to get better, and that's facts. And if you're going to not jump on the train, that's up to you. That's up to you if you don't want to jump on the train. But everyone around me, I want to make sure it gets better today. So heavy rejection from this 4-hour resistance. That's basically target, you know. What's going on GU? GU is still in a tough zone here. What happened with EU? EU ended up doing a setup for rejection. Mr. Gold. Nothing happened on gold. No bottom wick, no entry. Oh, tiny nipple wick here. Tiny nipple wick, but never broke the lows. I don't consider that breaking the lows. It's not enough for me. How did the 1 hour close here? Ah, within the wick. And still above the 1 hour. So you probably want to be below this actually. Didn't notice that. Yeah. So you do have a 5-minute now closing above here. So if I was going very aggressive today, my entry would be on the flip of this 5-minute to fill the wick. Because 4 hours just about not tapped here, you know. That would be a super aggressive entry here. But in a range, probably not something I would take. Again, if I was trading on a Monday, I would just wait for a nice close above. Keep it simple, nothing fancy. Since target has been tapped now, waiting for support to get back up would be the play. Yeah, or leaving that resistance, right? Since leaving that target would be the play here, right? If we can leave that target, would be better. Right? Any price action outside of this range will be good. Hey Harry, if you had to start as a new trader, what's the first step you would take? And also, could you go, if I could go back in time, what's one thing you can change or even tell a younger Harry? So if I was a beginner trader, I would stick to one strategy. Find someone who resonates with you and just stick to them, but make sure that they know what they're doing. Don't follow some guy, you know, who's showing you lifestyle, but you don't know how they trade, but you think that they're trading bought them that lifestyle. No, let them show you the skill, right? You don't say a footballer is a good player because he looks good in a football jersey, right? Or he looks fit. That doesn't mean he's good at football. You watch him play. So find traders that, you can at least see what they're doing. At least you can understand how they trade. And, once you find that, make sure it makes sense to you and stick to it. Once you stick to it, right? Once you stick to it, give it time, follow the rules, don't overtrade. That's number one, right? Don't overtrade, will save you a lot of money. And then if you want to take it a step further, look to pay for time, right? Try to get more information. And, that's the best advice as a trader. If I could tell my younger self something, it would be, to understand the longevity in this game. Understand this is a long game, not a short game. And don't push myself to risk more than I'm comfortable risking, because now I'm just making this an emotional game when my technicals are still not fundamentally sound. So before you can start playing with your emotions in terms of increasing risk, you need to make sure your technicals are fundamentally sound, right? Make sure you have all the fundamentals down, right? And the majority of that fundamentals you can learn for free on my free Forex course. I teach those fundamentals, right? So you can get that for free. Make sure that's down. And how do you make sure he knows what he's doing? Well, make sure he shows somehow that it works, not just showing profits on Instagram. Let him show something live. I think that's the best way. Or a replay of him taking a trade, right? But see consistency of that, not just like a random one, And you should also be able to, if it's not making sense, then it probably doesn't work, because you should be able to explain the basis of a strategy to a baby, the overall. Price closing above a range or below a range, all of this stuff. Can you give a tip apart from the course? Well, I put a lot of tips in my free course, There's so much good stuff in here, So my channel has all of the tips you need, but specifically I'm someone who is, who's someone that I like to be asked questions. Like there's not some magical formula here in trading. It's just a revolving process. Do you still trade if you lose 1 to 2 times in a day? If I lose twice in a day, I will not trade, no matter what. If I lose once, well, depends. If I see an opportunity worth taking, I'll give myself another option. If I don't force anything, and I accept a negative day. Right? Thank you, Harry. I don't understand how you're not the #1 trading streamer content creator. You are in my book, my man. Thank you for all the insight. Well, that's all I need. If I'm #1 and can help a few individuals, that's worth, that's worth it. It's worth it. And that will grow, right? Any tip to avoid a fake breakout? Yeah, don't trade a breakout after a heavy push. Wait for structure and then take a breakout. And wait for closures. And make sure your markup is good. If your markup is wrong, you're going to have a bad trade here. Right? Because you won't know what zones. Right? If you didn't mark this 4-hour resistance, you wouldn't know why it's rejecting around this zone. We've seen it twice pop up to here and reject down. Right? So I'm taking note what time volume came in. I know what time volume came in. I'm taking note if there was any setup. No blurry screen tomorrow. Yeah, I have to restart stream in order for the settings to save. But I didn't want to start stream again. Right? I want to start Forex. Can anyone help? Yes. Go to my channel and watch my free course. That's the best place to start. Tips outside of the course: stay in your own lane. Many of the group have developed higher strategy to make them feel what's most comfortable. Yeah, facts, man. A lot of people come into the group, they learn my fundamental core of the strategy, they ask questions, and then they apply it in a way that makes sense to them. They find consistency. If they don't find consistency, they ask someone like me with experience to say, why do you think this didn't work? I tell them why. They go back to the drawing board, they fix that, and guess what? They have a strategy that is fundamentally made from what I do because we trade price action, but is adapted to a style that they find works best for them. And this is making them a lot of money. Looking back at all the stupid noob questions, I can only imagine how many facepalms Harry had to endure, but still pushed me and still persisted. And today I can say, I know the market, what the market does and why. It's just amazing with this guy. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. And I'm glad, right? But without all of those stupid questions, you wouldn't be where you are today. And they're important. That's what I'm telling people, that these questions are worth the value. You can't get that from just watching a video. I'm sorry. A video will not do that. You can't get that knowledge from just watching videos. Yeah, that's a scammer, man. That's a scammer. Please don't reply. Please don't reply to that person scamming you. Fake profile, yes. You think GJ is gonna be a sell? I think if sells are gonna make sense, then they make sense. Oops, below this support down here at 863. Otherwise, everything in structure is bullish. Everything in structure is bullish at the moment. We're just at the top of the range. Wasn't the market red ending 2023? Yes, we did have a bit of a sell-off and then consolidation. Do you trade prop firms? No, I trade personal capital. I was using price action. I was profitable. Changed to ICT. I was not profitable as I was in price action. Watched your video yesterday and it changed my way to price action. I'm glad. How can I utilize capital for trading as a student, bro? Probably learn the skill and then look into using funding challenges as an opportunity. Plan to take a trade on GJ probably until we break above 500 here. I'm not liking the way this range is forming. We got a little bit of volume here, but overall, you know, I prefer to get back above 500, which is actually the plan from beginning of last week. Set up 2 on 4 hour, close to tapping target. Want to take this? I would consider this almost tapped, Claudio. Right, I'd consider this basically tapped. Right, this is less than a pip. 0.7 pips. You have to count that as tapped. Right? And what is your target on this trade? 18 pips for 8 pips. It's not worth it, man. You take this as a loss, it sucks. It sucks. Wait for 5-minute structure. Yeah, if you wanted to scalp, then yes, you could use that. But even so, depends. Check your stop here, right? Your target's not big, man. Even getting up to 500, your target is only 16 pips. And your stop is 18. So you really need the market to do what you don't know it might do, because we haven't seen it this week. So if you wanted to take a trade because you trust it, yeah, you can give it maybe 0.5%, 1%, and just be aggressive with it, right? Maybe close negative risk to reward, no problem. Smash that like button. Yeah, I appreciate all of the support, likes on the stream. First stream. Thank you for your WhatsApp message. That's a scammer. Please, guys, I'll never message you first. I don't know who you guys are. Never I'll message you guys first. Euro USD looking for buys? Oh, wow. Euro USD is playing games. Did that to the upside, did that to the downside. Euro USD just wants to mess people up beginning of year. I don't know what this dead candle is here. It's like a resampling issue here. Data feed issue. So that's why when you use backtesting softwares, you'll see these type of issues here. This is not the software. This is just broker feed. Because this will be saved and then we buy this broker feed and then we have to deal with that bullshit. Can you block them? The problem is they come, they join the group and then they DM and leave. The only way I can block them is if I made the group private, but obviously that's not going to happen. Your chart price not readable. Can you fix it for next time? Yeah, I can. It's already fixed. All I have to do is restart stream. But I don't want to restart stream because then we'd have to do a whole restart. Which backtesting software should I use? Okay, so I have an announcement to make. Over the holidays, we have been working super hard here. And we've decided to launch V2 of Pip Labs. I have signed a huge contract and you'll be happy to hear we are bringing, are you ready? Tradingview charts to Pip Labs. So Pip Labs will have tick data on Tradingview charts. Right? So I'm super happy to make that happen. And we work super hard to have that happen. And V2 is coming soon. So if you want to be part of V2, right? You can see here, there is a V2 waitlist. You can't buy it now. You can't buy it. You can't. We're not allowing anyone to buy. All the people who have purchased it, they're getting the same price. That's why I kept hinting at you guys, right? I kept hinting, saying buy the one-time purchase because obviously it's a big contract. Pricing will only slightly increase, nothing crazy. But we are planning to launch, in a little bit here. We need a little bit of time. And yeah, best backtesting software is going to be Pip Labs. And I'm really excited to have TradingView charts because all of the small bugs we had on beta was all because of objects problems. They were all object problems, right? They were like lines not dragging but now that we have TradingView charts, that is all going to be good. So I'm super excited. It's still going to be the most affordable. You know how we do it at Tradesharpe. We do it amazing. And yeah, shout out to Antonio, my dev team here. Was super excited to make this happen. He's been working extremely hard behind doors trying to get this ready for you guys. And yeah, we did a lot of work over the holidays. So sign up to the waitlist so you guys can be notified when it goes live. We'll probably do a launch deal or something like that. And you guys will be, do you have any idea how much it's going to cost? I'm going to do some math but it's not going to be too much more expensive than the last one. And the last one was $19. So it will be pretty good value for money for sure. And all of the guys in the exclusive will get a special version and you guys will get a discount to it as well. I offer a refund for anyone showing profitability. They'll just go backtest the year that they knew that won and then did that. But we have, yeah, I mean, thanks guys, thanks, I appreciate it. I'm super excited to bring it to you. I told you guys to be patient as software just takes time to build something. But I told you we're going to keep working on it and we'll continue to keep working on it. We will continue to keep working on it. So super happy for that to come and it's going to be clean, guys. Imagine like the replay tool on TradingView, but with ticks. All on your browser. Now, nothing holding Pip Labs to be the best backtesting software, number one. We hope so. This is our goal. We want to bring you guys something that is the best tool that I've ever used, right? Which is a backtesting software. The reason I can trade today the way I trade is because of backtesting. I promise you. There's no way you can build a strategy without practicing. Right? You have to practice somehow, either repetition to the market or repetition in a backtesting software. At least to try something out. Bro, you're taking a buy at 2058 on gold. Let's see what... Yeah, you're good, man. As long as we respect 2072 here, you should be good. Remember, I moved it down to 2072. A lot of people would have taken the sells, and now they're in deep shit. So always check your higher time frame. So we realize there's a 1 hour here. We need to watch that. If I didn't check that 1 hour, could put you in sticky positions like this. This is why we didn't want to buy in this zone here. Heavy rejection. Even if we took the breakout, which was not a setup, break of the high, we would only got 12 pips. And we would have been sitting here with an 18 pip stop loss. That's not always the best, you know. 12 pips on GJ is in like 9 pips, you know. You sound Italian? Yeah, you can. If I sound Italian, you understand exactly how long I've been spending over the holiday working on Pip Labs. If I sound Italian. Because you know who I work on Pip Labs with. Thanks, guys. Truly appreciate the work you've done in this community. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it. I lost a trade in Gbpjpy. Can I send a chart for you to analyze? Yeah, just send it in the free Discord. I'll have a look at it for you. If you put it in the free Discord, I'll have a look at it for you. Man, now this computer's so fast. I can open everything. It's such a good feeling. I have 6 programs running at now. 6 programs. Can I open Task Manager from here? Yes. Let me see what GPU I'm using. Come on now. Nothing. I have 36 tabs open on my browser. And I'm only using 17% CPU. Before I was maxed 100% CPU. Full margin. Zoom takes a lot of GPU usage actually, huh? Didn't know that. Close to CPU SL? No, it was full margin, bro. Full SL. Margin call. Would you buy this retest and wait for break? I mean... No, I probably would... No, look at this 30-minute. This zone is just becoming a rejection zone. How much memory do you have? I think I only went with 32 GB. Yeah, I went with 32 GB only. But in terms of SSD storage, I only went with 1 terabyte. Should have gone with 2, but yeah, 1 terabyte will do. I have a hard drive anyways that I can move some stuff if it starts to get too crowded. You guys want a setup video? You guys want me to make a setup video of my setup? I can make that. You have Telegram channel? Yeah, bro, you keep asking. It's in the description. You can find it there. Yes? Okay, we'll make a setup video. Okay, next week we'll make a setup video for next week. I have recorded it in case you guys said yes. In case you guys had said yes, when I was setting up my desk and everything, I recorded it. So it's already pretty much done, to be honest. I'll record some education in it. But I knew it's like, maybe a setup video here would be good. So let me just record everything. So, and I recorded for all my computer nerds. That's not good. Beautiful retest down to here. You probably could just end up chopping in between here like this. And if we get volume, we'll get the continuation. But if you're going to play it on the safe side here, the only trades we have is once we break out of this zone. I don't think it's worth it. You have to run full stop loss here. If you're taking a break of this high, you have to run a 21 pip stop loss for a 10 pip target. It is not worth it on a day like today. Right? I wouldn't recommend that. Because even to manage, you could only manage with something closing below here, and you're still 17 pips. How long you been trading? Now 4 years, I can say. Good day from Australia. First time in your channel. Happy New Year all. Cheers, man. Welcome from Australia. Appreciate having you. Hope to see you on future streams. Be sure to leave a subscribe so that you can get notified when we go live. Do you think the news for Euro USD is going to push towards the upside? We'll see what technicals are telling us tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see what technicals are telling us. Waiting for a close above 0.280. No, I'll probably wait for a close above 500 for a proper upside move here, because 4 hours basically tap target here. If this candle closes like this, next one breaks the high, or closes above the high, sorry, that would be probably your safest bet inside of this range. So if you're going to take a trade inside of this range, you need this candle to close bearish like this, next candle close above, and then you can run stops here. Then at least it will be worth it to try get to there, right? It's worth it to try fill this wick. But now if you take the setup 3, you have to run this stop loss here. Otherwise you could be right, but you get your stop hit and then it ends up playing out. Are you enjoying your Lambo? It's not my Lambo. I took it out for the day. Watch the video properly. I wouldn't buy a Lambo. I wouldn't buy like a Hurricane or STO. Nah. Not interested. Shit. Go wreck my new setup. Why I won't? Because I wouldn't buy, because I don't like the image it has, and I don't like the trackability use. If I buy a sports car, I want to track it. So here's the setup 3. We will see if a setup 3 does end up playing out here. This is good information for me. Again, if you're going to take a setup 3 like this, you need to run the full stops here. So it's a 21 pip stop. You can't be running it below this wick, asking for a slap here. So is it worth it for you? Is it worth for an 8 pip target, and then you have to hope for continuation? Right? We've seen London volume come through. We don't know if there's going to be continuation of volume now. Right? We don't know. So yeah, probably 15 minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes before a next opportunity here. But yeah, I'm basically gonna chill out here with the exclusive group. Amazing first stream here, great discussion, great to catch up. It's a very observation day. It's Monday, first trading day of the year, first trading day of the week, first trading day of, you know, the January of the month, and it's a day where we need to watch and see, so I can use that information, and you know, hopefully we get out of this range today, and tomorrow should give us beautiful options to be able to maximize off this. And yeah, you know, definitely a great stream here. Appreciate everyone showing up, and we're gonna kill it. It's gonna be a big opportunity here. I'm looking really forward to it, and yeah, I can't wait to take the first trade here. But I always do this. I actually, last year I didn't trade for the whole first week of January. I just watched the markets to build confidence, see my setups play out. But I've been watching the market since last week, and if it's gonna continue like how it continued last week, then I'll be happy to maximize that opportunity. And yeah, that's basically it. So show up tomorrow, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on stream. Hopefully big opportunity here. And yeah, with that being said, take care everyone. Appreciate you showing up. Tradesharpe, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.